The first time I drove this car, the first time I put on dynamic and I went on throttle, I had just a smile on my face. I was not really, truly not expecting so much acceleration, so much grip. And then at the same time, we drove here many, many kilometers around the countryside, and it's fully comfortable, quiet, but also very agile. So it pretty much has everything. I think it's the best car I've ever driven from Audi. So I'm pretty happy, pretty positively impressed of what he has done here. A perfect Gran Turismo car is that car that combines different qualities into one product. And it's extremely hard to achieve that. Because this car is electric, the center of gravity is very low, but at the same time you have a lot of space. You can add a lot of comfort. So you have the instant torque, the acceleration, you have the low center of gravity with the agility, and you have the comfort of a saloon. So it is the most complete car you can have, and a one-way solution to have everything. There are a few technologies that makes the e-tron GT so dynamic, and it's a combination of those. We cannot mention one without mentioning the other. So first, the flat floor architecture makes the center of gravity very low, and that's why in race cars you see the race cars very low, because you need to bring the center of gravity low to gain agility. And you can only do that because the battery is an electric vehicle. You put it on as close as possible to the ground. This car has two motors, quattro drive, full torque vectoring, which makes it very agile. And on top of it, you have four-wheel steering, which is very unusual. Normal cars, they have only two-wheel steering. And with four-wheel steering, you are maximizing the tire capacity on the ground at any given time. So all these technologies combined creates a completely mind-blowing driving experience with the agility, acceleration, and braking. So given the technologies that allow the e-tron GT to be agile and fast and low center of gravity, also open spaces for the car to be spacious inside, and of course with the build quality of Audi, it makes it extremely luxurious as well. So you have space for luggage, for people, for everything, and you have an incredible Audi unique quality of build. So one technology goes in synergy with the other, and that's what makes it a perfect Gran Turismo car. There are a few technologies that make the Audi e-tron GT very comfortable. First of all, there's a space inside, very spacious car. The air suspension, so you can really feel when you change the driving mode, the car goes up and down, and you can control that, how much you want it to be sportive, how you want it to be more comfortable. And then the dampers, of course, you have control dampers that makes the car stable, but at the same time you don't feel the bumps so much. It's very, very smooth over the bumps. And I was very impressed with that, how you could defer the agility from the bumpiness. You can still feel the road, you can still feel the car moving around, and the car is very stable, but at the same time it absorbs in a very special way all these road small holes and surface differentiations. Of course, when you sit in a car like this and you put your foot on the throttle, this is a motorsport car. This is it's super fast. It's the same type of reaction that I have in my Formula-E car. As soon as you put the throttle down, you feel the 100% of the torque straight away, and the car is just like a very aggressive machine accelerating at incredible speed. So definitely the DNA of motorsport in this car, it's very present, and when you drive it, you feel it straight away, from the agility on the corners up to the brake capacity and acceleration capacity. Personally, since I started driving electric cars, I don't want to go back. So I really enjoy driving electric, of course, for the environment, but also because I think the feeling of driving, it's completely different. It's much better after you get used to it. I charge it every day like my cell phone. I have no problem with that. And second, what I'm looking into a car, at least now that I have a family, I have a young boy, there's another one coming. So I want a car that can fit everybody. But at the same time, I want to have that, if I buy myself and I want to have fun, I can have that sportive package as well. And now with the e-tron GT, you can have exactly that, plus a better quality, better driver feeling everywhere. So it's for me, that's the ultimate all-around car that I'm really looking forward to have one day soon.